if we have a conversation and it is about blowing something up, we're responsible for that conversation. No one else is. But if we have that conversation on a phone and the phone company, they tape that conversation and they promote it to everyone out there that might be interested in blowing stuff up, the telephone company is responsible for that. We are in an environment right now where we are algorithmically promoting information that is causing damage. It is disinformation. It is spreading hate. We've got the supreme leader of Iran calling for genocide of Jews, like the end of Zionism. And it's being algorithmically promoted in my feed and Brad's feed. And this is insane, right? And I'm not, by the way, I'm not suggesting that what we want is censorship.
I agree.
In the United States, historically, we don't respond with censorship. We respond with lawyers. In other words, there has to be a level, if you're making the money from the model, there has to be a level of accountability when you're promoting things that are causing damage. And so, I tell you, the business models that aren't aligned when they realize they can get sued for stuff, it's going to be very, very different.
But I'm going to play the devil's advocate. But it's going so fast. So many messages every day. How can you just say, oh, we're going to use lawyers? I mean, you'd need thousands of your lawyers.
No, you have to put the law in place. So the Digital Services Act, for example, is the best of the is the best. I always say the EU is winning the race of the turtles, but we need to move faster, right? So yes, bow, you're moved, but it's still not fast enough. So yes, I think we need to first make clear to everybody, and this is where journalists can also help, what the danger is. We're still stuck in old ways. You talked about, is it the journalists? Yes, to a degree, news organizations are not as strong as they were. Our business model's dead, right? And we're under attack by the very same forces we're talking about. So laws that's necessary, and actually it isn't censorship. You cannot yell fire in a crowded theater. There are laws that govern society, and that's not having those in place is what has turned the world upside down and what has given dictators to be greater power.